I'm just a regular guy that just tells it like a TI is. So we make magic happen. And I'm one of those people that say, we're not going to talk about it. We're going to actually be about it.
We may be doing something on Fanbase because I put the URL on Fan. So we may be, we all over. We global. But y'all know me, James Hicks, digital creator, entrepreneur, that dude out here trying to do some things and trying to surround myself with good people. We are going to have a conversation about emerging technology on the consumer side, on the enterprise side. We want this to be engaging. We want this to be interactive. We want this to be fun.
You can now ask Meta, what is this in front of you? And you can also ask it to play a certain song through SoundCloud or something like that.
The fact that you can actually do augmented reality as well. So I can actually do video or search using my glasses. I can look at something and tell the glasses, hey, Meta, tell me what this is that's in front of me.
The only reason why I like version 1 is because when I record, the light does not flash to let people know that I'm recording. So I can catch you in an authentic moment. It was really cool to be in Europe and to be able to go into Florence and to go into Barcelona and just be walking down the street and they actually have a Ray-Ban store.
The technology behind the game. We're Sony guys. Cameras ever used on the field, nothing but Sony. Shouts out to Sony, boy. Listen, you can't get that bokeh anywhere else.
This PDT, this device here, this Sony portable data transmitter, PDT FP1, and this thing, this is beautiful. They were sending the content over in real time.
We're breaking the mold. We're doing some different things here, so we just want to make sure that it's right as far as the users go.
So y'all know every year you hear me talk about CES, Consumer Electronics Show. This is where we find practical products that we think that you as the viewer needs, right? This is everything in consumer tech. I ended up getting a nice little creator kit rig. And when I tell you that was the next best thing, I didn't have to walk around with a tripod. I just put my phone, because we're all shooting content on our phone now, right? I manned up and said, hey man, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for giving me this product. Unfortunately, somebody stole it. And they literally went in the back and got me another one.
Bless them. Those are really two conferences that matter in this industry, right? From a content creation, from a digital publishing perspective, those two, social media marketing world and the pod movements, Podfest, those there's a handful of conferences that matter to our audiences, right? Save your coin, because you got 3 more conferences to go to in 2025.
I got a chance to see the first foldable prototype. It never came to market, but now look at what Samsung is now doing. Look at what Pixel is doing. Apple is talking about a foldable phone. Well, Tallboy goes out there for one reason and one reason only. We're trying to find practical products that make sense, and it has to hit that 40-plus adult audience. Just imagine somebody with cerebral palsy, somebody that cannot write or use their arms or their hands. A mouth pad allows you to go to the dentist, get a scan of your mouth. You send that scan to MouthPad. They put that scan inside of their mouthpiece or their technology, and then now you can control any device. That's a remote, that's your TV, that's your laptop, that's your phone. I can change the television channel with my tongue, and I can connect it to my remote control or to my smart TV, and I'm good to go.
Game changer for flood protection, and I'm kind of hits home for me a little bit because we're getting a lot of flood alerts and flood warnings right now. I could have used this Claude AI technology while I was sitting in these conferences. When I wasn't on stage, I could have used it to take all my notes.
I turn off the Claude and I'm letting it transcribe, and I pull up the notes, and I understood everything that this doctor had just said. I mean, even with all of the big terminology, it broke it down into a language that I can understand. I was blown away.
We're just going vertical, testing this out. Why? Because no one else is doing it. And why it is a conscious thought is because we all live on these phones anyway. We're looking at these phones all the time, and the majority of the engagement, interaction in the community is coming off of mobile devices.
YouTube is pushing more vertical content out. They're making it more searchable right now. I always tell people to embrace this technology. Davidson's All Natural Gym, this is where it's going.
People are spending more and more time on both YouTube and Google finding information. Make it easier to consume content. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we'll adjust and we'll pivot. But I'm glad we're having this conversation because, again, folks are asking because they're not seeing it. That's just what we do. The promo that you put together was hot. And that is what people are watching. 30, 60, 90 seconds, right to the point, B-roll, animations, transitions, music and all that. We're going to get flowers where flowers are due because I think folks this is not being conceited and it's not being arrogant. When you know something, you know something. But you go back and you teach other folks. Come on, man. Come on.
My Android lovers.
Come on
through. Because they had a Super Bowl commercial, Gemini.
They did.
Oh my God. That Gemini, I'm telling you, please take the time to learn Gemini. If you put those AI agents in there, and I have it talking in an African-American tone, direct response, but still personable. And when I tell you with this Gemini, it says, yo, check it, fam. Here's the lowdown on the big game, straight up. This sports event wasn't just about the game. It was a whole vibe, a tech showcase. Think AI flexing its muscles in commercials and stats, AR blowing minds at halftime, and even blockchain making tickets legit. It was like the future of sports showed up and said, what's up?
I tell you what, let's put it out to the community that's here. You guys position a question for Tall Boys AI.
It's just a way to figure out how much space your firewood takes up. You can use it to compare the amount of wood you have to the amount you need, or to figure out how big of a spot you'll need to store it. Think of a cord of firewood like a big box of wood. That box has a certain size, right? Well, we measure that size in cubic feet. It's kind of like how we measure milk in gallons, or how we measure people's weight in pounds.
So I'm telling you, Gemini, if you got an Android phone, it's the best kept secret. Mess with it, have a conversation with it. It can give you directions. It just cannot predict, it can't do anything illegal or anything like that. We're live every Tuesday for the next 9 weeks. Pull up on us.